Hello, everybody. It's the Minister of Mortgage, Walter Parker, here with my partner in crime, Jeremy Kane. Jeremy, how's it going today?
Good. How are you? A little late.
Man, it is
prime time.
Monday Madness prime time. Yeah. I mean, same time we're going against Monday Night Football. I'm sure we'll have more viewers, right?
Right. There we go. It's halftime, so we timed it right.
We timed it perfect, man. Yeah. I haven't even had a chance to check the score on that, but what's the latest on that?
I think Cowboys are up 21-7 last I saw. I don't know though for sure if they scored again before they're going in.
Wow. All right. Well, there you go, man. So, hey, talking about no time like the present, and implementation is everything, and not waiting or making excuses to wait. What you got for this week, man?
Yeah, just looking at, I'm actually doing a 12-week year here coming up, finishing the week strong, or the year strong before we even start on our annual goals for next year. I think we're at a prime time in the real estate market. Things have picked up a little bit. Again, I'm seeing some. I had one offer on a house this weekend, or two offers. Pay over out the gate, appraisal gap, no inspection deadline. So the market is still pretty hot.
Yeah,
20 and 30 offers anymore, but I just think it's a prime time to capitalize for your buyers, for your sellers, and just kind of sharpen our saws as agents. Coming into the fourth quarter here, as we're. What are you doing over there, dude?
I'm trying to get this shield from this light. Look at that. The paper stays there. We got a shield. No papers.
You're an angel, bro. You got
that. Yeah, man. No, fourth quarter. I love it. 12 weeks. You know what's interesting? We were talking about we're going to have this 5-day challenge coming up.
Yeah.
And about implementation. 2 years ago, I did a thing called the Real Estate Revolution Challenge. And basically, I had 7 agents that implemented. And it's funny because it came up on timeline today, one of the first videos they all shot. And, you know, we're going to go through this with our guys. It's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of awesome stuff. But one of the guys that had never done a Facebook Live before, during his Facebook Live, one of his high school friends that he went to high school with saw that he was online, said, "Hey, matter of fact, I need to talk to you about buying a house." So literally got the buyer lead right there. So we saw, results like that. But, you know, I love that 12-week year. I like that term as far as we got 12 weeks left of this year to prepare and go into next year. And, you know, I'm all about what you do now affects the next 90 days.
Yeah, absolutely. It's I'm actually implementing it for our team, Colorado Wolfpack. We're going to do a little kickoff on Thursday. There's a book called The 12-Week Year, and it really talks about, you know, obviously it talks about annualized goals and how by the time we actually are in it, they're kind of, you know, they're so far distant that we're not as motivated to reach those goals, you know, the New Year's resolution thing, all that stuff. So the 12-week year really hones in, but it doesn't get rid of the long-term vision, but it takes your goals and shortens them to where you can actually get to where we need to get to in a short time. Very focused. I think it's 3 goals, and you know, have tactics to get there, and kind of score yourself positive, negative, plus pass, fail. So we're going to do that. It's definitely a book worth reading. The 12-Week Year kind of changed my whole perspective. I read it for the first time, I think 2 years ago now. And I read it in January. So I'd already done my annual goals and I was all amped up. And then I read this book and they're like, just throw that list away. But it does talk about not throwing the vision away. It's more, you know, really breaking it down into sequential order, making sure that you can be successful. So that 12-week year is cool. I'm super excited and to, you know, be doing it in the Colorado Wolfpack, our little group we got. It's filled with brand new agents, medium-sized agents where, you know, they've done a few deals, and then we also have a couple top producers in there. So it'll be cool to see kind of how that works, and just, you know, pouring into those guys and hopefully seeing some major results. So
I love it.
But yeah, I mean, with you, we were going to do something pretty similar. Just kind of, I know you and I talked about doing like a Power 5 contest this, the Power Five. I originally heard from it. It's an Ed Milet, Andy Frisilla kind of thing, and he has Power Five of needle moving topics or needle moving tasks each day. So it takes even the quarter piece down and dives it down into a day. So you make a list of 5 things. You don't go to bed before those things are done, and they have to be needle moving, income producing topics. And I think you and I talked about maybe just going back and forth on that. Would love to include any other agents as well if that's kind of what you were thinking, and we can.
Yeah, I love the idea because we opened it up, and whether I was working with them or not, it didn't matter. Whether they're part of one brokerage or 5 or 6 different brokerages, it didn't matter. The thing I loved about it, though, it definitely brought everyone that came together on that. They all talked about immediately how they saw a difference in engagement on their social media and for their business. And of course, we follow each other, and we're seeing. And I saw long after the fact of them continue to implement just the basics on that. And it is some of what I love about these challenges, because there was a challenge recently, literally in July, where we had a gentleman that was doing $1,000 challenge. Everyone paid $1,000 to do 30 videos in 30 days. If you followed it through all 30 days, now I think it's a little excessive, but hey, I love the aspect of making it a habit. You would get your $1,000 back. If you miss one day, you lost your $1,000. So we're not going to charge $1,000, obviously, for ours, but there is going to be accountability. And I think, in this day and age, as a real estate agent, you're hit up with every single brokerage recruiting you 24/7, right? And, a lot of empty promises are out there with some different brokerages, and it doesn't mean that all are the exact same. Every KW Red is not KW, the same way. Every Remax is not the same Remax, so there's some great ones, and there's some ones that honestly the brokers just checked out. And so that support or training you're thinking you're going to get ends up being a great speech, but not a lot of substance, right?
Yeah. And I mean, the honest truth is the training and all that stuff. I came from 100% brokerage before I was with DXP, and it's really self-propelled. No matter where you're at, whether you're at DXP, whether you're at Remax, whether you're at KW, whether you're at Sotheby's, whatever it is, like, you have to be bought in, and things don't just happen for you.
No. Especially not in this business.
Right. And the honest truth is, I've done a lot of video over the last couple of years and kind of dove in head first, but video is not for everybody. Some people never do it. Some people never be good at it. Not saying I'm the best, but the video piece.
And some people are better than what they think they are.
Right. And so you just gotta build your business how you want to build it. And if the company has the assets to provide that training, great. And if not, you got to go get it. And regardless of if you go get it or it's at your company, it's about your mindset and what you're doing to dive in. Because if you're not bought in, if you're not selling out to do what you need to do, then it doesn't matter if you have the best trainer in the world. It doesn't matter if, Brian Buffini, any of those, real estate, Grant Cardone, any of those guys are in your hip pocket. You still have to sell out. You have to do the time. You have to commit. And so I'm hoping that through this Power 5 challenge, we can kind of go from there. And the cool part is, if you've never done video before, maybe it's 5 videos, whatever, but, you can make it what you want. Obviously, my challenges will be very different than somebody who's never done it.
Exactly. Sorry, my system just went off completely. You there still?
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah, I'm with you 100%. I wanted to show real quick. I think I could share it on the screen, but if it'll actually take me to where I was trying to get on this. It was prime example of it is this guy here. I'm going to share this web page with you real quick so you can see. Well,
and what's your share?
Yeah, I believe so. Let me if I can get to the window, that is, to to the window.
There you go. Start rapping.
So have this. Let me. I'm going to click on this guy right here. Here, can you see the gentleman on the share screen?
There we go. We added you up there.
Yeah. So this gentleman is known as a tattooed realtor. He's in Phoenix. This guy's appeared in Fast and Furious. He's appeared in different movies. But you notice how he's completely tatted, even almost all the way, except for this little part of his face, right?
Yeah.
The dude is amazing, does amazing. He went all in and he invested in himself. I mean, he really did, as far as with real estate. A lot of people are like, oh, I never do real estate. He has a large amount of people that just are waiting to do business with him. So it goes to show you, it doesn't matter. You find your niche, right? I think a lot of like what you're talking about is you need to be a self-starter. You need to embrace who you are. You may not be a video guy, like you said. You may not be, you may be introvert and you're in this business, but you can still be successful as an introvert as much as you can as an extrovert, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't know much about that, but yeah, I hear that's possible. But yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's really about, and my thing is, I just love, reaching out and helping other people. And,
Yeah.
I'm a basketball coach at heart, competitive nature all day. But at the end of the day, helping your fellow real estate agent brother out or sister out is definitely important. So would love to get this challenge rolling. Maybe we'll do some posts about it in the Greater Colorado network and see if we can get few people bought in, have some accountability. Maybe we'll have a party after or something. Yeah, I love it.
We'll set up a private group for the event. So if you are interested in this event, you're seeing this in the Greater Colorado Network, I want you to just comment below. Even if you're watching this on the replay or if you're watching it live, we're gonna set up a specific subgroup out of here just for you guys that are willing to commit the time. We're not going to be asking stuff that's going to take hours, right, Jeremy? I mean, we're talking like minutes a day.
Yeah, I mean, there's people all over the place. I have somebody actually in my extended Wolfpack group that does new home tours, and he crushes it. He's been in the business for 9 months. He's sold 60 houses, and
that's
all
insane.
He does is new home tours. So
new home tours.
Yeah, it's crazy. And he's obviously very good at it. Came from an engineering background, but literally new town, moved to a different state, moved from California to Texas, and has over 5,000 subscribers. His videos all get, between 1,000 and 10,000 views. Dude is straight crushing it. 9 months in the business.
Wow.
Those transactions.
Wow.
And
Love
he's
that.
got an iPhone.
Yeah.
Goes to new build properties. He's got a pretty good stager. Just kidding. They're all staged because they're model homes. But just absolutely crushing it. Good. Tons of buyer leads that way. So.
Hey, get you a good gimbal and an iPhone, some decent audio, little camera attachment, and the commercial says you could shoot movies in 4K.
He doesn't even have a gimbal or a mic.
Oh, really?
Crushes.
Dude, that is awesome.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
So would love to definitely help you find your niche, no matter what it is, and hopefully we can take down the mighty Z, as that's the plan. Dominate Zillow and Redfin all day.
Make real estate great again.
Actually, so that realtors that I know quit giving Zillow money. That's my only goal in life.
I'm trying to build my entire lead generation system to be that smooth and connected to where, hey, stop putting 10 grand, put 4 grand into Facebook, and let's do twice the amount of business you were doing 10 grand with Zillow, right?
They're smooth though, man. Holy cow, that website's pretty.
Listen, I don't hate. I appreciate the innovate, right? Yeah. And they are innovators. So instead of trying to come up with something to utilize what they've done and perfect it locally, right? That's the big thing.
Be the guy. Find your niche. You don't have to worry about that. So
that's 100%.
Absolutely. Thanks for tonight, Walter, and we will get that rolling. Let's do a couple posts and maybe start next week. Maybe our live next week will be the kickoff.
Okay.
We'll put some details in there. I'll have you do that. Put the details in. Maybe start that group and see if we can kick it off.
I love it. So look for tomorrow here in the group. We'll be posting as far as signups for the challenge.
All
The
right.
5-day challenge, right? The power of 5.
Yeah. Everybody else, let's get what we're doing and have a good night. Go, I don't know, Eagles, I guess.
How about them Cowboys?
Oh boy. Have a good one, guys.
Take care.